Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview and Domestic Economic Data Roadmap for the week beginning Monday the 19th of September 2016, ending Friday the 23rd. Hope you're having a good week. Let's look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the broad market in futures form on the daily chart. This is the proper way to analyze what's going on in the market. You can see 8 days ago at the close of business 2 Wednesdays ago, we had a 13 sell signal. On Friday of that week, we rolled over pretty sharply here in the markets and then bounced back hard on Monday. A couple great trading days. Tuesday, Wednesday were awesome, even though they kind of got narrower and narrower. Thursday got a little less exciting, but still had some stuff going on. And Friday was triple expiration, as expected. Very, very narrow action on heavy volume as they roll the options to stocks and close out the positions. They had already positioned everything, both sides, to be flat, so it's a neutral print of stocks when that happens. Volume was heavy for that, as usual, and it's completely meaningless. We have not yet hit the red static trend line. That's the go-to target off of this 13 signal. It should be something in play. Again, we're at that time of year. We didn't get a plunge here around options weekend, so I don't think we're in any real danger of any dramatic stuff. But, we could still head a bit lower, obviously. That's that time of year, September, October, the federal budget and all that stuff that tends to drive the market down. And then you bottom out second week in October. This has not been that bad. Everybody, that one Friday, everybody thought, oh, look, and then I would have thought by here, if there was a problem coming into this options expiration when all the money's no longer protected by options, that's when you usually get the plunge, and then Monday's a scary thing. We didn't get that on Friday. It was just a very boring Friday. So everything seems fine. I do think we could go down and tag this red line or whatever. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at all the stuff we usually look at. Crude oil down again, down 87 cents to 43.03. Lower half of the last 6 months range. Gold down $5.10 to 1312.90. That's also down. Look at how those 9-bar startup phases have caused the top and bottom almost every time on gold. I mean, it is so in sync with that signal. It's amazing. S&P cash index ends up closing down 8. Most of that was a gap, as you'll see when we get to the intraday. NDX 100 down 1 point. Sleeper. SOX down 0.22. Is that even a thing? The biotechs were up 16.05. Does that give us? It should give us. Listen. Yep. Nope, not yet. Oh, because we're not above the 8. Sorry. No 13 sell signal yet, although it would have been if we were above the 8th candle. That's a condition of the 13 there. The VIX retreating 93 cents to 1537, which is still up from all those low 11 and 12 readings we were getting. And trend at 1.29, again, another bigger number. That's got that moving average all the way up at 1.24, so no sell signal there. NASDAQ volume way up, 2.7, almost billion shares. Again, that's what happens on triple expiration. It's a lot of volume over nothing. It doesn't move the market like it usually would. And you can see, like, we had the same thing back in June, a big volume day. It's just what happens, unfortunately. Advanced decline ratio, negative 258. That means 258 more stocks down than up on the NASDAQ, and negative 860, much more negative on the New York. Google lost $3.26, but it's still sitting in that high range base action. Apple, having gained some this week, lost 65 cents to 114.92. Amazon up 8.83. Netflix up 214. All right. What else? Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at the intra-week action. So this is the futures 10-minute candles, so you get to see the whole week. So again, if I slide this over, that's that big down day on Friday, the prior week, right? We come into this week, small gap down and surge. We had a big day on Monday. Tuesday, gap down, head lower, and then flat in the afternoon. And then you see everything just get narrower. Wednesday is inside of Tuesday. Thursday, flat opening, and then headed up, stalled out, trying to head into the gap from Tuesday morning. Friday, the very small gap down, and then just the narrowest range of the week, and dead flat. Exactly what you would expect. Now, on the other hand, the NASDAQ side, a little more positive for the week when you look at the chart, right? Monday down and back up. Tuesday, a little cup. Wednesday was a little more positive. Thursday stayed up. Friday, no gap down and just sideways action, boring. So NASDAQ side holding up much better. Apple helping, obviously. Google and Amazon being near highs still. Amazon up 8. That all helps the NASDAQ side a little bit better. All right, so what do we have this week for economic data? A couple things. We've got on Monday the NAHB Housing Market Index. That's 30 minutes into the market. Tuesday, housing starts and building permits an hour before the bell. That doesn't matter. Wednesday, MBA Mortgage Index at 7 a.m. Nobody cares. Crude oil inventories an hour in. That's the weekly number. And then the big one, it's a 2-day Fed meeting, Tuesday, Wednesday, the Fed announcement. Not that we expect much on, I don't think they're going to do anything with rates here, but there is a rate announcement at 2 p.m. Eastern time with the meeting to follow, or the announcement to follow, press conference. So again, we'll be looking for a three-wave phenomenon on that, and it probably slows things down for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, initial and continuing jobless claims, along with the FHFA housing price index, existing home sales, and the weekly natty gas number. Friday, no data. So how does that map out for this week? Well, first day of a new option cycle, and Mondays can be a little slower. So I would think, unlike last Monday, which was coming off of that big sell-off Friday, I don't know that there's a reason for much action on Monday. Maybe it'll be okay, probably better than Friday was. Tuesday could be an okay start, but then we're going to settle into that Fed mode and just kind of waiting for the Fed announcement. That'll carry you through Wednesday and into the announcement. I think Thursday is probably the better trading day opportunity of the week once the Fed's done. Friday, there's no data, and even though we're out of summer, Fridays are still a little bit lighter. So, yeah, I'm looking at Tuesday and Thursday as being the better days probably this week. We will see. Obviously, we're here every day to find out. But that's what I would target if you're looking for action. And, of course, we'll start with Monday just in case something comes up because of this options expiration. And there is a little less protection on the market. So any bad news over the weekend could have a bigger impact than you'd think. All right, so charts as usual brought to you by eSignal 12. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, now is a fantastic time to do so. Market's been great. It was a great trading week overall for everybody. And if you have not, if you find these videos useful, please like them on YouTube. Have a great trading week.